What's up guys, Saf here on SuperSaf TV, and we have here the brand new Huawei P30 Pro, nice and early SuperSaf style for an unboxing and first look. So a thumbs up for that would be appreciated, and a big thanks to Huawei for sponsoring this video. Starting with the unboxing experience, as well as the device, you do get a SIM card ejector tool, some paperwork, a soft clear case which is definitely a nice touch, USB Type-C earphones, a USB Type-A to USB Type-C cable, and finally a power brick. Now I've got the 2-pin European version here, but if you buy the P30 Pro in the UK, you'll of course get the standard 3-pin plug. And this once again supports Huawei's 40-watt SuperCharge, which will give you around 70% charge in just 30 minutes. Very impressive, definitely one of the fastest out there, and even more impressive considering that the P30 Pro has a very large 4200 mAh battery. Based on my experience last year with the Mate 20 Pro, I'm confident that the P30 Pro will also have amazing battery life. Let's get to the device now, and we have a very premium build and design. There's a metal frame with curved glass panels on the front and back, which makes the P30 Pro comfortable to hold, and it comes in a variety of different colors. There's black, amber sunrise, and my personal favorites, the breathing crystal and aurora. These have Huawei's signature gradient finishes and look very slick. And then we have IP68 water and dust resistance and an updated Leica quad camera. That's right, this time we have 4 rear-facing cameras. Let's break these down. So first up, there's a primary 40 megapixel super spectrum camera with a very wide f1.6 aperture and OIS. What is super spectrum, I hear you ask? Well, instead of the traditional RGB sensor setup that most smartphones have, the P30 Pro uses red, yellow and blue. This essentially means that more light can be absorbed, giving great low light images with ISO sensitivity of up to 400,000. Huawei have said that this will pretty much let you turn night into day, and first impressions are definitely very positive. The second camera is a 20 megapixel ultra wide with an f2.2 aperture. You guys know how much I love ultra wide cameras. They allow you to get so much more into your shot and get some very interesting results. Then we have a new 8 megapixel telephoto camera, which can give you, wait for it, 5 times optical zoom and 10 times hybrid zoom. I tested this out briefly and I have to say it's very impressive. The best zoom I've seen on a smartphone so far, and it lets you get right into your subject with ease. Finally, the fourth camera is a time of flight camera. This will help with portrait shots, giving you a more realistic gradual blur based on distance. These cameras look very promising indeed, and I can't wait to spend more time with them. Definitely let me know in the comments below which smartphone you'd like me to compare these with first, SuperSaf style. Now let's take a look at the front. There's a large 6.47-inch OLED full view display with Full HD Plus resolution, and there's minimal bezels with a small dewdrop notch, and that means you get a very high screen to body ratio. And within the display there is also an optical in-display fingerprint sensor. I did some brief testing with this and it has definitely been improved compared to the Mate 20 Pro. Up top there's a 32 megapixel selfie camera. This has a super HDR shot feature which will help you get better dynamic range for your selfies. And you may also have noticed that there is no earpiece, and that's because the P30 Pro is using electromagnetic levitation. This basically uses tiny vibrations on the display itself for calls, and that means that your calls will be much more private because you're not going to get as much sound leaked as you would do with traditional earpieces. Taking a closer look around the rest of the device, on the right hand side there's a volume rocker and power button, nothing on the left hand side, an IR blaster on the top. Great to see that Huawei still include this, something we don't really see much of these days. And at the bottom there's a primary mic, USB Type-C input, a single bottom firing speaker, and a SIM card tray. The SIM card tray has space for 1 nano SIM card and a nano SD card, so you can expand the storage of the P30 Pro, but it does come with a base of 128 gigabytes, and you can get up to 512 gigabytes with 8 gigabytes of RAM. It's of course powered by the Kirin 980 chipset with its dual MPU, which is designed for power efficiency. And for the software, you've got Android Pie with EMUI 9.1. Finally, the P30 Pro does support 15-watt wireless charging as well as reverse wireless charging. This is where you can charge another Qi-enabled wireless smartphone or accessory simply by placing on the back of the P30 Pro. Now, I'm not sure what the speed of the reverse wireless charging is this time, but I will definitely be testing it out in my full review. So there we have it guys, the Huawei P30 Pro. It will be available in the UK from the 6th of April, starting at £899 for the 128GB version and £1,099 for the 512GB version. There'll be a link in the description below if you want to pick one up or find out more. What do you guys think of the P30 Pro? Definitely drop me a comment below and let me know. I'm particularly interested in testing out the new cameras. They do look very, very promising. There will of course be loads more P30 Pro coverage here on the channel, and if you want to be sure to see all of that first, then do subscribe and hit that bell icon so you don't miss anything. I hope you enjoyed this video and found it useful. If you did, then do hit that thumbs up button for me. Thanks for watching. This is Saf on SuperSaf TV. I'll see you next time.